Okay, so what we've got here is something pretty special. It's basically the hidden source code for building a house, a real-world master build plan. And today, we're going to deconstruct it, step by step, and see how you go from just a patch of dirt to a finished home.
You know, have you ever wondered what it really takes? I'm not talking about the stuff you see on the home improvement shows. I mean the real nitty-gritty details, the things that have to happen in the perfect order. Well, that's exactly what we're about to dig into.
So, we're going to walk through this whole thing in 6 key stages. We'll start with the invisible foundation and take it all the way to the final inspection. First up, let's get into laying the groundwork.
All right, Section 1, laying the groundwork. This is what I like to call the invisible foundation. It's where so much of the most critical work happens, but you can't see a single bit of it from the road. I mean, this is literally the bedrock of the entire project.
So, where do you even begin? Well, it all starts with the paperwork, right? Getting the plans and permits all squared away. Then the real work kicks off. A surveyor comes out to stake the lot, they dig the footer, and the block walls that make up the foundation go in. After that, the walls get tarred for waterproofing and the ground gets pre-treated for termites. It's this super precise foundational dance that has to happen just right.
And get this, while all that foundation work is happening, the concrete is barely even cured. Our builder, Mitchell, is already playing chess. He's thinking 3 months ahead. He's placing the order for windows and doors now because he knows they have this massive 84-day lead time. That, right there, is what real project management looks like.
I love finding these little gems in the plan. Here's a pro tip, hiding in plain sight. This note, returns to Lee brick block, on block delivery. It seems so small, right? But it's a total masterclass in efficiency. You're saving time, you're clearing up a cluttered work site, and you're making sure you get credit back for stuff you didn't use. That is just smart building.
Okay, so all that underground work is done. Now for the really exciting part, raising the skeleton. This is the moment the house finally goes vertical and starts to take shape. You can actually see it becoming a house.
And man, this part moves fast. The plan says as soon as that lumber hits the site, the framer is on it. And get this, in just 2 weeks, the entire frame is done. The second that last nail is in, the roofer is already scheduled. It's all about keeping that momentum going. And of course, while all the hammers are swinging, what's our builder Mitchell doing? He's back on logistics. He's already got the roofing ordered, but just as important, he's planning the returns for any extra lumber and roofing. Nothing goes to waste. Every single dollar, every piece of material is being tracked. All right, the skeleton is up. Now we move inside the bones of the house. This next phase is all about installing the vitals. We're talking plumbing, HVAC, electrical, the stuff that makes a house actually work. It's like we're building the home's circulatory and nervous systems all at once. And this is like a carefully choreographed dance of contractors. Check out the timing. The plumber, Reed, he gets 3 days. Then, boom, the HVAC guy, Cundiff, is in and out in just 1 day. Then Riggs, the electrician, comes in for 2 days. It's this rapid-fire sequence of specialists, and they can't trip over each other. It has to be perfect. And then, everything just stops. We hit a crucial hard stop. Before any insulation goes in, before any drywall covers up that beautiful, intricate web of pipes and wires, an inspector has to come in and sign off on everything. This is totally non-negotiable. It's the quality check that makes sure all those vitals are absolutely perfect. Okay, inspection passed. Phew. Now it's time to give this house a skin. This is where we button everything up, making the house weathertight from the outside and getting it ready for all the finishes on the inside.
And this is where things get really cool, because work is happening on 2 tracks at the same time. On the inside, you've got the insulation crew, and right after them, Bobby Golf starts his 7-day drywall marathon. But at the exact same time, on the outside, Lucio the bricklayer is starting his own 7-day job. The house is literally being transformed from the inside and the outside all at once.
Okay, whenever you see an all-caps note in a build plan like this, you know it's serious. This is one of those high-stakes steps you absolutely cannot get wrong. It's screaming, do not pour the concrete for the driveway until all the underground sewer, water, and electric lines are installed. Can you imagine? One mistake here and you're jackhammering thousands of dollars of brand new concrete. No thank you.
Okay, so the structure is solid. The shell is on. Now for the really fun part, adding the personality. This is that magical stage where a construction site finally starts to feel, well, like a home.
And again, it's all about the sequence. You see it here. Cabinets go in first, then the flooring. But look at step 3.
cover floors. It seems like such a small thing, right? But it's absolutely crucial. You have to protect that brand new flooring before the trim guys and the painters come in. It's those little details that really separate a good build from a great one.
And this right here is where the visual magic really happens. Once the trim is installed, the painter, Joni, comes in. For a full week, she's the one who turns all those blank primed walls into actual finished rooms. This is maybe one of the biggest visual transformations of the whole project.
We are so close to the finish line. But you know what they say, right? The last 10% of the job takes 90% of the effort. This is the final checklist, the punch list, where every single detail gets checked and double-checked.
And the level of detail here is just, wow. We're not just talking big stuff. We're talking checking every single faucet for leaks, making sure the forgotten light bulb in the attic actually works, wiggling every cabinet door, testing the garage door remote. They're even checking the caulk around the pipes on the outside of the house. And it all ends with a final power wash of the driveway right before they hand over the key.
I just love this specific note from the plan. It doesn't just say, check plumbing. No, it says, run water. And it's not just about looking for leaks, but also checking for good flow. See, that's the kind of practical, real-world experience that makes sure a home is actually ready for a family to move in.
And to wrap it all up, the plan even gives us some brilliant tips on saving money. This is pure builder wisdom right here. Track your returns like a hawk. Don't let leftover materials go to waste. Move them to the next job. And maybe the most important tip, learn from this project to make your estimates even better next time. Constant improvement is literally built into the plan.
So there you have it. We just walked through a plan with over 100 steps that takes an idea on paper and turns it into a real, physical home. It's just an amazing testament to sequencing, to foresight, and to an incredible attention to detail. Really makes you think, doesn't it? This plan built a house. What could you build if you had the right plan?